Hello guys. Today I would like to discuss with you a very important topic. We have unprecedented events going on. We have many issues. We have climate, we have pandemic, all different things may artificially makes us disconnected. In other words, instead of thinking of how to help each other, what can bring us together, we focus on the differences. Whether people wear masks or not, whether people vaccinated or not, whether people Democratic or Republican. In other countries, there are many more differences. But in reality, we have many more in common. I listened to one interview, and one guy said amazing phrase. It was referring in reference to races. We all have blood of the same color. This statement is very powerful because at the same time we have many differences outside, but inside we have same body structure, we have same blood, we have same fears, same emotions, and basically we are dealing with same level of stress. When we realize that first of all we all dealing with same issues, it becomes easier to understand others and to be more accepting. Because of those differences, there are many judgments, like who is better, who is right, what somebody should do. But at the end of the day, we all have choice, and but this choice connects to us, not to somebody else. So when we have a situation, when we're dealing with some difficult situation, we have options what to do. We can put a blame on somebody, we can blame even ourselves, but better way is to see what the situation gives us. Maybe it's an important lesson that prevent us from future mistakes. Maybe it's something about people around us that shouldn't be in our life anymore. It's all up to us, but it's never about them. And as long as you take responsibility of your life, for your life, and when you stop assigning blame on somebody or even yourself and start doing something, this is when you get control. Sometimes we feel that we are lost, we are hopeless, we feel kind of trapped, and this happened to me a lot recently. But I realized that every single moment I have a choice. I have a choice what to do, what to think in a way, and how to react. So we have so many things in our life that we have no control. At the same time, we have something that we can control. And as long as we focus on that part, this is when the happiness, the balance, and everything like that comes from. So, for example, I talked to some people and they discussed issues like I have different colleagues. Anytime I change work, there are issues. My response to that would be think about what makes you feel bad in this situation, what irritates you. And I truly believe that when we stop thinking about others and focus on ourselves, we find answers. We find reasons why somebody bothers us, why some issues, why some thoughts bothers us. So basically, we have something inside that resonates. And we all, like magnets, we connect to what's inside us. And as long as we resonate good positive emotions and feelings, we get connected to those people. But when we resonate resilience, fear, aggression, we get connected, we get trapped in situations that increase those emotions, and people react on us in this way. Plus, it's important to know that we have different sides. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has just one side. Nobody's only, for example, only smart and beautiful and kind. There is always opposite. There's always situations when somebody doesn't feel best or make mistakes. All of that is possible. But when we know that every person has something good in them, and instead of assigning blame, being aggressive towards others, we can focus on something good about them. For example, there is a person and you disagree with her opinion. At first, you feel like aggression or a desire to talk and persuade her that she's wrong, and it's all ended up in judgment. But when you try to distance yourself of this situation and ask yourself, why should I bother? Why should I put my attention to this? Because this is different person. He has any right to think, to believe, to behave, and it's not up to me to decide what's wrong and what's right. And that releases so much freedom when you stop thinking about what other people should or shouldn't do. At first, it's super hard. It's hard for me every single time I meet people with whom I disagree. And frankly speaking, before I used easier way. I just surrounded myself with people that share common values, that almost like me. But at the same time, that didn't show me my imperfections. Those people couldn't show me areas where I can grow. Something that bothers me, something that I don't like in others, just telling me about barriers, about blocks, about something that is not okay with me. However, at the same time, it's important not to be trapped in this game of resentment, of blame, of finding lessons, of finding what's wrong with me again and again and again. It's another trap, which is not good. So it's important to, first of all, to switch blame into something positive, something active. What can I do to change the situation? And not being focused all the time about something that is wrong. I was so focused on my development that I ended up thinking again and again what's wrong with me. And consciousness works this way that we constantly can find something. Again, nobody is perfect. But when I stop thinking about myself, which is another important idea I want to share, when I stop thinking about what's wrong, instead of what I can do, where I'm going right now, what I'm wasting or putting my energy, my attention. Our life is limited. We all have our term, right? We all have limited resources, and it's up to us how to use them. We can lay near TV, we can watch something, we can eat a lot, whatever. But at the same time, we don't do something that is meaningful, that can create change, that can make somebody happier, that can change even the whole planet. Because every single step leads to something bigger. Collective actions are impossible without personal involvement. And based on those findings, I realized that the project that I'm participating in is very important. Some people may think that projects ambitious like that, which is change the whole system of the planet, is too ambitious and impossible to achieve. And frankly speaking, I do have doubts about that myself. But I also know that collectively we can do miracles. Together we can change this world. And before us, there were people who changed the world. Invention of electricity, invention of car, invention of wheels, so simple things for us right now, before made such a huge change. And each of us can make change. I definitely recommend to check out the project Creative Society, and there will be videos where I will share a bit more about it. But before even showing you particular project, I want to strengthen that we all can do something good. And instead of wasting time and energy on something that is wrong, criticizing, laying down, being lazy, we can do something nice. Start a day with compliment to somebody, with thank you letter to somebody, with gratitude, and you will see how life become better, how life become fuller, brighter. Of course, there may be some project that has bigger impact, less impact, but at this point, when I realize that so many people are lost because we have so many changes in our life, it's important that we start doing something. A little change in habit, change in attitude, smiling more often, smiling more honestly. This can really change your life. This can help. And I feel like we all need this help. Everybody needs this, and everybody needs each other. So let's be here for each other. Thank you for this video. Post any comments, and I would appreciate any feedback, like, subscription. Thank you so much. See you soon.